Okay, now it's time to put some textures on the outside of these buildings with either bricks or windows. The first thing I'm going to do is I'm going to make some horizontal lines on these buildings, but those horizontal lines aren't going to be perfectly horizontal. They're all going to go back to the vanishing point either on the left or right hand side. So I'm going to start with this building right in front, and I'm going to start a layer of bricks on the thin side of the building. So I'm going to come in here and I'm going to split the building in half with a little dot. And then I'm going to take that distance and I'll split that in half. And this is just making sure that my bricks will be approximately the same size. So now I have 3 small dots. That'll tell me where bricks will go. And I'm just dividing the space in half. Okay. Now I've got my dots along the side of the building. I'm going to take this dot back to the perspective point and stop at the building so I don't have a lot of vanishing lines to erase, and I will continue with all of the dots that I put down the side of the building, and hopefully they will look relatively the same size. And if they're a little off, that's okay too. Good. Now I have all my lines. On this side, I'm going to put bricks. On this side, I'm going to put tiles. The difference between the two is how the vertical lines go in. I'm going to go right in the middle of the building and put a vertical line down this entire wall, but I'm going to skip every other brick. So I'm going to put one here, skip a brick, put one here, skip a brick, put one here, skip a brick, put one here, and skip a brick. Now, when I go to the other side, right in the middle, since I have a line on that brick there, I'm not going to put one there, so I'll go in between, and 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 I'm going to do the same thing for the other side, and skipping every other brick to give me a brick pattern. The brick pattern is a little bit more difficult just because you're skipping the lines, and now I have bricks. If you're just wanting to put windows on the outside, you're going to put vertical lines down the entire side. I'm going to give myself 3 little dots on top. I'm basically just sectioning off that wall into the middle, and then that section in the middle, and that section in the middle. It allows me to get some nice vertical straight lines. Again, these lines should all be parallel. And this is how we're going to do a window, or multiple windows on the outside of a building, or we could even call them tiles. So on one side I have tiles, on the other side I have bricks. That's how you make windows and bricks. Thank you.